Ladies and gentlemen, I don't think it should be a hot take to say that Splatoon Raiders should have a release date right about now. If you're unaware, Splatoon Raiders was announced months ago. It was announced with a new update that brought third kits to Splatoon 3, and you would think that maybe we'd get a release date in that direct. Or it wasn't a direct, it was like just a mini announcement trailer, but we had a direct that released after this was announced. A new direct. Do you want to know what we didn't get? A Splatoon Raiders release date. Everyone went crazy on Twitter. Like, what was going on? Like, why did we not have a release date? And still, we don't have a release date. And I'm pretty sure we're not going to get one for a while. You know, I'm just going to say that right now. That's my predictions. We're not going to get one for a while. And I will state why in a little bit, okay? Now, how long is this time, you may ask? With my, predictions, okay, 4 months, because normally we get a direct in February. Now that's not true all the time, okay, but generally in that time period we get a Nintendo Direct. So there's no way they're just going to ignore Splatoon Raiders, right? But honestly, they can push that date back even further, okay? The 3 to 4 months, that's only if they just feel like it, because I have this little thing pulled up, okay? Launch schedule of primary Nintendo products, extract October 2025 onwards. So this is a little bit old, okay? Pokemon Legends ZA already came out. Hyrule Warriors already came out. It came out yesterday, actually. Kirby Air Riders is coming out in a few weeks. You know, we go down the list, okay? Here's the exact dates that we know of, okay? The last one being Mario Tennis Fever, which I'm sure that everyone's going out, racing to buy a Switch 2 to buy and is insanely hyped for. And then, the Switch 2 edition of Mario Wonder, Yoshi and the Mysterious Book. I mean, I'm glad they're trying something new with the Yoshi, but I really don't care that much. You go all the way to the bottom, and then it's not even saying, the season 2026. It's just going to 2026. It's just saying generally that's the year. And all the way at the bottom with to be determined as the release date. The only game with that, by the way, Splatoon Raiders. Why exactly? Like that game out of all of them? It's just a Splatoon spinoff. Like, it's not like it's not GTA 6, bro. I mean, personally, I'm a little more hyped for Splatoon Raiders on GTA 6. I know I might sound crazy, but yeah, you gotta know where I come from. They delayed GTA 6 again, too. So, I mean, clearly something's going on at the company. Morale gotta be low. But Nintendo, I mean, their morale's pretty high. I mean, they made an expensive console with expensive games that broke all the records. I mean, their morale's probably pretty high. They gave people a million reasons to not buy it, and they still bought it. Their morale's probably through the roof. So, definitely, the reason why GTA 6 got delayed is definitely not the reason why Splatoon Raiders release date's not determined, if you know what I'm saying. But just looking at this little thing, it goes to show that everything else is decided, and there's a reason Splatoon Raiders is not. So maybe they're planning something for the next year. I don't know. Is Splatoon 4 gonna release before Splatoon Raiders? I don't know. I don't know why would they do that, is the thing. Like, currently, okay, and more context, okay, I probably should have said this a little earlier, but recently Nintendo's been holding a kind of competitive tournament thing on their YouTube channel, the League Show or whatever. I think I can just go pull it up real quick. It's on their YouTube channel. Yeah, the Splatoon 3 North American League Show. They've had several episodes. Looking at the views, it's not doing too good, so I mean, maybe that could be holding it back. Okay, but they have a lot of these North American League Show things planned, where basically they just play Splatoon. Okay, they got a bunch of teams, okay, and they're just playing Splatoon. However, these episodes don't really get a lot of attention, okay, and I think maybe it's because, well, I mean, Splatoon is not really, mainstream, okay, I'll be honest, but I do believe that could be delaying Splatoon 4, but not Splatoon Raiders, okay? They announced Splatoon Raiders before this show, and I don't think they would have pivoted that fast. And I think also Nintendo might be aware, because this random Switch 2 trailer got 133,000 views in 2 days. I feel like most people who watched it already have a Switch 2, which, I mean, I watched it. Look at the little red bar at the bottom. I watched that thing all the way to the end. 1 minute, 29 seconds, I watched it, and I already have it. Why am I watching an ad for something I own? I don't know. Why did all these people do it? I don't know either, but maybe that could be delaying Splatoon 4. I'm pretty sure Splatoon 4 will not release before Splatoon Raiders. I'm pretty sure. That begs a question. Why is the only game that is still to be determined Splatoon Raiders? Out of all of them, like, are we serious here? Are we like 100% honest here? Does this make sense? Like, I mean, I know that this company sometimes makes decisions that may make them feel like they're actually ran by ants, bro. Ran by just crocodiles. However, I do kind of believe they might not be. Okay, there might be a 100% valid reason for Splatoon Raiders to be the only game in Nintendo's release schedule as of right now. The only game to not be determined when it comes to the release date. I mean, the other ones are like, they got a year at least, okay? Like Pokemon Pokopia is releasing in 2026. They have a whole year to decide. Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave. Whole year. Super Mario Bros. Wonder Nintendo Switch 2 Edition meetup in Bell Park. I thought it had a, release date, like a specific release date in the direct, but I guess it's just spring 2026. Pokemon Pokopia has the whole year. I mean, they have the year set in stone. Well, actually, that's not true. They could delay it, but they basically have the whole year set in stone. That's just a spin-off. You want to know what else is just a spin-off? Okay, it's not a mainline thing. It's just a spinoff. Splatoon Raiders, baby. What are we doing? Okay, come on, guys. Like, I don't believe this company's ran by ants. Yeah, I love Nintendo. Okay, whatever, man. Well, I can move past the fact they've not determined a release date. Maybe they're just perfecting the game. Maybe they're just making it perfect. Okay, maybe Splatoon Raiders comes out probably $70. It's gonna be the most expensive Splatoon game ever released, and we're gonna get our hands on it. And it's going to be okay. It's gonna be all right. Or maybe it's gonna be really good. Or maybe it's gonna be really bad. And all of this time was for nothing. However, I'm pretty sure it won't be bad. I don't exactly know what it is though. Like, we don't know anything about this yet though, which is so like are they good? Is this like Metroid Prime 4? Am I gonna be here for the next 6 years just waiting for it? Like, Metroid Prime 4 releases in a month. Not even. In like 26 days, 27 days. So, I mean, the home stretch is here, baby. Y'all been waiting for like 8 years for Metroid Prime 4 to, show something besides the logo. But, maybe that's what Splatoon Raiders is like. However, we got a little bit more substantial stuff with Splatoon Raiders. We had the Splatoon characters walking around. So clearly, we got a little more than just a logo. So maybe this isn't a Metroid Prime 4 situation. Maybe it's like an actual game. I mean, maybe it's an actual game. Maybe this to be determined release date is just that, a to be determined release date, and they don't exactly know when they're gonna release it. But it's like, they don't even know it's gonna be 2026. It's all the way at the bottom of the release schedule. This could be for 2027. I don't know if you guys know this. I turned 21 years old in 2027. Wait, is that true? Yeah, my birthday's in September, so I just turned 19, and I turned 20 in 2026. God, I'm gonna be old, bro. Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave might come out on my birthday. That is, oh man, that is insane. Oh my God, I'm gonna be 20 years old. That is 20. My age starts with a 2, bro. That is like the decade of my life where I'm supposed to like get married and have kids and buy a house. I don't think I'm really on pace for any of that right now. I'm currently talking about Splatoon Raiders 2 we determined release date. So I mean, hey, maybe eventually. I mean, hey, Nintendo Land did it. He's 27 years old. That man's made it in life. Good on him. However, that man also doesn't care about the Splatoon Raiders release date. He cares a lot about the 3D Mario game that doesn't exist. So I mean, hey, maybe it pays to be delusional. Maybe being delusional is the way you can be successful on this earth. But hey, I don't know, man. Anyways, I gotta go. I love y'all. Sub to the channel, sub to O West. Peace.